Happy Tuesday, Buffalo. Mr. Morris coming to you from my at-home principal's office, and today is Bring Your Pet to School Day. And by school, of course, we mean wherever you happen to be doing school from. I'm doing school from the extra bedroom that we have here in our house. So at one point or another this year, you guys have had a chance to meet all three of my dogs. We have, like I said, we have three. Their names are Blue, Maggie, and Revere. This is the one time that there's actually a good reason for them to be in the video, but I couldn't get them to sit with me today, so I thought I would take a different approach. Because I know not all of you guys have pets. Some of you guys probably have some stuffed pets, and I'll talk about that in just a moment. But you know what? The last time I was at Beer Bomb, I found these sitting on my desk. These are some Buffalo shout-outs, and I thought with the time that we have together, maybe I might just knock some of these out on video for everybody to read. So I won't do them all today. I might do one or two here. Let's do two today. And I just want to share, so these are both from Mrs. Osborne. So if you're in Mrs. Osborne's class, I hope you're listening. These might be a little old because these were from before spring break and before we all started doing school at home. So just bear with me. This first one is for Omar Ahmad. Omar found $1 at the bookmobile and turned it in. That's awesome. He was thinking ethically. He was thinking win-win. He didn't just keep that $1 for himself. He made sure to turn it in, and hopefully the person that $1 belonged to got it back. So this is another one from Mrs. Osborne's class, and this is for Selena Mamadova. Selena is a caring and helpful member of class. She's always willing to pick things up and put them away, even if they don't belong to her. So that's another student that's just thinking ethically, thinking globally, thinking win-win. Way to go, Selena and Omar. Thank you for being just great Buffalo. So I told you that I would show you what I have here. So I know, like I said, a lot of you guys don't have pets at home. A lot of you guys might have stuffed pets. So I have 3 dogs, but I also have my fair share of stuffed animals. And today I want to show you my very special toy from when I was a kid. So this bear is actually older than I am. I know from talking to my mom, I know that this was brought to her hospital room shortly after I was born by one of my relatives. I don't even know who it was. But this was always one of my favorite toys as a kid. I slept with this bear the next day. A lot of times I even bring him to the breakfast table with me. I'm not sure. You can't quite smell it anymore, but I know for a long time his snout here smelled like maple syrup. And the reason it smelled like maple syrup is because I would bring my bear with me to the breakfast table. I'd kind of sit him at the table just like this. One of my favorite breakfasts as a kid was Eggo waffles. My mom would make me some Eggo waffles, and as I would eat those with my fork, I would hold the fork up to his mouth and try to get him to eat some of the Eggo waffles. So I know at one point he did smell a lot like syrup. So this is my stuffed pet. I look forward to seeing all of your guys' pets today, whether they're live pets, stuffed pets. Mr. Morris has 3 dogs. You might have a cat. You might have a fish. You might have a snake or a lizard or a hamster or a guinea pig. I'm curious to see what the most unusual pet we have out there is. Whatever your pet is, whether it's stuffed or live, show me those pictures. Make sure have your parents post them beneath this video. And I don't always reply to the pictures that come in, but I do promise I look at every single one. I'm looking forward to seeing what pets you guys have at home today. So I hope everybody has a great Tuesday, and I will see you guys tomorrow.